Hey guys, so in today's tutorial I'll show you how to use iFunbox. I'll show you how to use all the components of iFunbox to your advantage. And some of the components you'll need jailbreak, some of them you will not, and I'll explain that later on in the tutorial. And yeah, so first of all, go ahead and download iFunbox. Obviously, the link is in the description like always, and iFunbox. It's a free software, like I said in all the other tutorials, and it's for Mac and Windows, which is good. Some software is only for Mac, some are only for Windows, which is pretty annoying. Site's pretty easy. Site is pretty easy, and you just scroll down, or if you can already see, just press on download and next to the Windows sign, on to the left of the Windows sign. As you can see here, they're showing you that you can install apps and stuff. Um, that's for all iDevices, yeah, and that's another thing. You can use this with all iDevices. I'm not sure about Apple TV, but yeah. And on their side, it also tells you all the other things you can do, but I'll show you how they actually work. Okay, so I'm just gonna refresh it so it doesn't get stuck. So go ahead, and you'll need to install it unless you install the zip file, which is just underneath the download for Windows. And I just installed it. It doesn't really matter. It's really small. And you first of all you'll need iTunes installed for it to recognize your device, because one of the components of iTunes, mobile device support, is needed to connect and recognize the device. Not really sure why, but it's related to mobile device, so it's okay. So the first one is user applications, the first thing there in the list. So here it lists all the applications you have, every single one of them, except for stock apps, which is for another thing. I'll show you that later. So here you can install apps, and you can delete apps, and you can back up your apps. So first of all, I'll show you how to back your apps up. So for example, I want to back up Photo Editor Aviary. Right click on it and press on backup to IPA package, and now choose your location and press save. If you want to do all of them or select, just press on control if you're on Windows, because that's how I know. So once you press control, just choose your applications, and again just right click and press backup to IPA packages. It probably won't say packages, but it's okay. It won't say it's a one IPA package. And be sure not to right click and then press copy to copy the PC, which just copies all the folders and directories of that app, which is sometimes if you accidentally press on that and you save it to your desktop, then your desktop will be full of like folders, images, and all those things from your apps. So here, at the bottom, as you can see, it tells you how many apps you have. It says iTunes, but it's apps, 184 apps, and tells you how many you've selected out of them. And here it shows you how much space is free, and over here it shows uh, how much space is free in the system. This is like the space where you can save music, apps, and videos and stuff like that. And here it's just system, like I think city apps and stuff. So the next thing I'll show you in each application is how you install an app. So here, just press on help first of all, and press on troubleshoot, and press on enable fast app install using app fast in technology. Now here the bar changes. I do not know why they don't have that as default, but yeah, just press on install, locate the app, just choose, I don't know where you save it obviously, so because I've already downloaded an app from iTunes, it's free. So now I'll explain this first. Free apps, you don't need to have a jailbroken iPod, iPhone, iPad, because I know it's really annoying for people to go on iTunes and it says erase and sync and stuff like that, where you have to delete all the apps on your iPod, and replace them with the ones you have on your iTunes library currently, which is really annoying. That's why I use iFunbox. So the next one, just double click where you with the app you want, and it will install it. This is pretty small. It's only 5 MB, so it's done it in under a minute. You know, like if you have, for example, FIFA 12, Asphalt 7, that's going to take at least or 5 minutes. So if it works, it will say one succeeded and zero failed. Look, I only get one app. And over here, it tells you all the details of that app, and if there's an error installing, once I succeeded, it will say it will tell you the error code, and just copy that error code and paste it on Google, and you'll find and just do how to fix and then type in the error code or paste it. And here it shows you the app ID, the name, display supported, developer date, date created, and device supported, and the price if it's not free. Sometimes it does not show the price. So yeah, the next thing I'll show you is how to delete an app. It's very simple. Just for example, I'm just going to show you one. I don't want which one don't I want? I do not want um. Okay, I don't want cut the rope guide. Well, never mind. I do. The one I don't want. Let me just find one I don't actually want. This is gonna be hard. Okay, um I don't want fantasy manager. I don't want it. So right click it and then just you have to press on uninstall, and it says, are you sure you want to uninstall the selected one apps? And then it will install it. Well, it uninstalls it pretty fast, I think. So here it's uninstalled it, and if you go on your iPod, iPhone, iPad, it won't be there. So yeah, that concludes this part for user applications. So now the next part is app file sharing. So app file sharing is generally the same thing as iTunes, where you can copy and copy things from your apps which have file sharing enabled, like AV player, file viewer, iFile Explorer, Electrobeats, and you can also put things into them. Electrobeats you can put in music, I guess. AV player, music, movies, videos. File viewer, it's only just PDF files and Office, Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, I think. iFile Explorer, a lot of things. Um, yeah, so that's how you use it. It's very simple. Yeah. So the next one is general storage. I'm really not sure what this is. It's oh right, okay. It's like if you want to use your iPhone as a flash drive, just copy and paste apps in here. It's actually pretty useful if you don't have a flash drive. But the computer you connect to, you'll need to have iTunes installed, unfortunately, and this program to take the data off the iPhone. And yeah. So in camera, stop. No, okay. Camera, it will show you all the photos you have and videos, yeah. And you can copy and paste videos and photos into this, which is pretty useful if you don't want to use iTunes, obviously. And the next one, it's called wallpapers. This is like in settings, you'll see all these wallpapers. You can paste more wallpapers into your iDevice, so you can have a bigger choice. I didn't even know I had that. Okay. Yeah, the next one is web apps. Honestly, I haven't actually used web apps before, but I guess it's just bookmarks you've saved, like this internet thing and this website. Lover, ha ha ha. Okay, so the next one is called installs app install. This is very handy if you want to, like, if you don't have much time to install the apps on your computer. If you're using a really if you want to install a big app such as FIFA 12, Ace Combat, MW, Modern Warfare. So the only thing you have to do is you just drag and drop the app into this, or you can copy from PC. It's okay if you do the copy from PC over here, fortunately, and it's an IPA, unfortunately. So yeah. So once you copy it in like this, you just go into your iPod, and if you'll obviously need to have installs for this to work, and go into installers and downloads. Just press on the file you copied in. I do not know why this. So I just copied this like today sometime, and yeah, you can install it whenever you want. CD app install is pretty useful if you don't have internet on your iPod or iDevice, or just if you don't want to install on your iDevice, and install it like via a file manager or your computer. So all you have to do is drag and drop or copy from PC into this place here. It has to be a deb file, and there are a lot of sites where you can download that. There's also a few torrents which I have used. Yeah. So once you copy that in, all you have to do is restart your iPod, and I think Respring also. Then the packages will be installed automatically. You won't be shown when they're installed, but they will be. So yeah, the next one is called ringtones. These are the default ringtones, and you can copy many more into this place. Any songs you like, but only catch here is they have to be M4R. You have to use file converter, any file converter. There's a lot of converters on M4R to MP3 or whatever, because people need the converters to let them copy the songs to this place and use the ringtone. So you will actually be able to copy the songs into this place, but you won't see them because they're not M4R format. So yeah. The next one is iBooks. Obviously, these are just the books you've purchased. I don't have any purchased books. And the sync and the data. Over here, or I think in purchases, if you just paste or drag and drop an ebook, which is a which is like a format that iBooks will understand, then you can probably read it on iBooks. So voice memos is just that app where you record voice memos using the recorder on your iDevice. Simple, you just copy and paste. Well, the only thing is they have to be in M4A format or in .mov format. Um, yeah. So next one is called system applications, which are things which are have been installed via Cydia or which are default onto your iPod, such as Safari messages. And I don't think you can install these. Okay, it says delete, but it won't install it. And lists all the apps you've installed. I don't have many Cydia apps, just enough, I guess. So yeah, the next one is called raw file system. It's just you can have like yeah, you can just navigate into your file system if you want to manually fix an error, which you will need to do it in some cases, such as in Cydia. There are some errors where it cannot find a file or it tries to uninstall something, it doesn't work, and you have to do it manually. So yeah, the next one, file search results. You can just search files here and probably like yeah. SSH terminal is for like Wi-Fi access into your iDevice directories. USB tunnel, you can I don't know. Recovery music video I've never used, I'm not kidding. So yeah, that concludes this tutorial.